Yo, everybody. This working? This working? You guys hear me right? Yo. Yes. I have a few things here going on. So, anyone in the chat? How is it going? Welcome to my new live stream. Watch together. Watching the video where I caught my first ZANDER ever. Hi, only RD. Is the... Wait a second. Is the moderator thing working well, or... Because you are one of my first moderators. But yeah, the point of this stream is once again to watch my latest video, or actually, well, I had a bonus video on Wednesday, so this is my latest Saturday video. Hello Juuso and Buxley, welcome. Welcome everyone. And I actually toggled off the ads for this live stream because my spouse was watching my previous stream and she told me that you were getting constant ads, like all the time. So I don't want to break that experience for you, so I turned off those ads. Hello Aatu, my real name is Risto. But yeah, pikemmittä puheitta. Let's start watching this video, and if you have any questions, leave them to the chat, and I'll stop every now and then when I have something to add, and well, you know the drill. Let's get going. Welcome out with the fin.
For the next 3 days I'm fishing ZANDER and sleeping on islands with my friend Teemu. We will cook the fish we caught, marinate delicious deer shoulder and cook it at a campfire, survive through an unexpected thunderstorm, sail through a channel and fish in the beautiful sunset with birds singing all around us. So come along to this amazing experience, relax in the calm waters and most importantly, enjoy.
To my first ZANDER.
Kippis. Morjesta, morjesta.
Yeah, this was actually the first time me and Teemu saw face to face. We have played a lot of video games together and talked so many hours in Discord, but that moment right there was the first time we saw each other. Aatu, a new video comes out every Saturday. OG Suitless logo, mitä? Where do you see that? Hello Damian, thank you very much. We used to play H1Z1 or Z1BR. I actually played that quite a lot, and we were in the same team. We played that a lot, and then we have played PUBG, etc. I think we played H1Z1. Just correct me. Rizzy XD, thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, let's continue.
Ruoka-asioita ainakin tän vielä päällä tänne.
This is actually the first time we are seeing face to face, but we have played video games a lot together. So it's going to be an exciting trip.
Yeah, at this point I was putting those gear in trash bags because they were promising rain this whole trip. We actually had a whole plan B trip planned for this day because I was coming to southern Finland. Me and Teemu, we live like 500 kilometers apart from each other. So I had to drive 500 kilometers to this place, and we had scheduled this on calendar, and it was forecasting a lot of rain on us, so we had to make a plan B. So here I'm putting these backpacks inside trash bags so that they wouldn't get wet, because when you're in a boat, the boat catches so much of that rain, and that would have got all of our gear wet really quickly. Juuso, not in Lappeenranta.
Antais paino, mulla taitaa olla paino.
We are chasing ZANDER from this lake, so we are jig fishing using this kind of lures, and we are putting it on a separate hook.
I'm just laughing at my nose here. I'm like Rudolph the Red-Nosed. I had my nose burned very badly that time.
And the point of this is to let the jig drop to the bottom of the lake, and then you just like pull it up and then let it sink again. I've never caught any fish with jig, but my friend Teemu here is a good fisherman.
Jepärde. You could just see the difference in our rods, what Teemu was having there and what I'm using. I just take this on my hikes, and it's a telescope rod, so it's not probably the best one for fishing, but well, I caught the ZANDER with that. I mean, this is just so chill compared to my previous fishing trips.
Sitten se on sillä jossain olisi aina.
So we have a sonar in the boat so that we can actually see the bottom of the lake and see if there are any fish. The first time I am fishing with a sonar.
Yeah, and it was quite interesting, even though I was not using the sonar. And then there just got his ZANDER, and I was like, what the heck, we were here maybe an hour.
Like I said, he knows what he's doing. We have been here less than an hour. The capture length here is 45 centimeters, and that is way over it.
That's a good
Big L doing the jokes in the chat.
So there, we got ourselves supper, but now I'll try if I could catch some. Oh, I have a fish!
Yeah, this was just an incredible moment. Truly incredible moment. I mean, the fact that I caught my first ZANDER on video is just so crazy. And at this point I had no idea. Actually, we didn't discuss with Teemu that much about what to actually do when you catch the ZANDER, because with pike, I usually, when the pike bites the lure, it swallows it quite deep. So if it's a big pike, you need to let the reel do its job and just or the lock, and just how would I say it? You have to let the pike to pull the string for a while, and you need to tire it. But with ZANDER you cannot do the same, because you have to reel constantly. So at this point I was just holding my brain is not working. I was just holding that, and I was reeling quickly, and then when the side was saying "Kela, kela, kela, reel, reel, reel," and I was, what the heck, do I need to reel? Continue reeling? Damian, do I like Minecraft? I think I would say I don't dislike it either. I have played Minecraft, yeah. And Rod, that's the correct word for it. And at that point I knew I caught my first ZANDER. The true
Would you look at that?
true happiness on my face.
Oh, nice. Oh, my first zander or pike perch. We're going to cook these this evening for supper. It is approximately 61 centimeters.
Yeah.
Näin,
And it's
to
used
my
for
first
that.
zander. Kippis. Kippis. Oh yeah, the weather is just perfect.
And I actually did some color grading to this video, and when I did the color grading I had to come back and look at the original footage, because that water right there looks so green to me. I was like, what the heck, this looks unreal. And I went back to the original footage, which has no color grading at all, and it was still green. So a bit of that is color grading, but the water is really green.
No,
Veli Ville, welcome. I'm not sure what is my biggest perch. I have not caught that many perch except for ice fishing. I think that would be something like 300 grams or something, my biggest one. So no, I have not caught that big perch.
we're cruising to our night spot and we're just going to prep those fish there and make some for supper.
Yeah. At that point Teemu let me drive the boat, so didn't feel that safe.
That is our place for the night.
Veli Ville, that's a crazy perch.
I think
1.4 kilograms perch. That's a huge one.
You can hear that we got a few neighbors here. This is a really nice place. There's a fireplace, there's firewood and everything.
You can just hear how many seagulls there were. It was crazy.
This video is powered by Valostore, and I mean quite literally, because they sent me this ultralight power bank as well as this ultralight headlamp. This headlamp is just perfect for this kind of summer nights when you don't need that much light and you don't want to carry a lot of weight. Valostore is a company specialized in lighting options, especially car lighting, work lighting, but also this kind of outdoor lighting for hiking and camping. And you might think that you don't need a headlamp when going outdoors in the summer, but I just now need to use the toilet. These can be pretty dark places without a headlamp. So check out valostore.com from the description of this channel.
Arseni Shilo. Welcome, man. Oh, long time no see. Or I don't see you, but you see me. I think I might look a bit different. I look like you used to look like. With the beard and stuff. How you doing, man? But yeah, the story behind that Valostore is actually that they contacted me, but I was searching for that power bank and I was actually going to purchase that exact power bank myself and the headlamp. So they contacted me, asked me if I would need anything, blah blah blah, and they were kind enough to send me those products. So they are quite quality products, and I didn't use them on this video or take the sponsorship just to get those products. I really wanted those products because they work so well, and I wanted to show you also how great they are. The headlamp, well, it's hard to show, but they are very lightweight and they do their job, so it's great.
1.5 kilos the first one.
Jamal moro moro.
Mine is 2.19.
This was my first zander, but filleting zander is exactly like pike or perch. It's a fish after all.
That's a nice one. No aika hyvin.
My first zander fillets.
79 centimeter zander, 4.4 kilos. Mine is a tiny one after that. Jamal, I only speak English because my channel is in English and majority of my viewers are from abroad and they don't speak Finnish. And Arsen Ishiro, you live in Rovaniemi. Nice, what you doing there? You're really close, I live in Oulu.
Here is half of the smaller fish.
Salt.
Pöydällä. Now would you look at that?
Damian, nice catch.
It's been a long time since I last ate zander.
Yeah,
This is really good.
that was a long time ago, before that moment.
That's done.
Buxley, yes, I know how the statistics work. Yes. I have majority of my views from abroad. But for some reason majority of my comments and the people who participate in these live streams or interact with me are Finnish. For some reason, I don't know why is that, but the half of my viewers are from abroad. Oh, you have a wife, Arseni, nice. Congratulations. This was my first time trying out that ZenBivi sleep system and I really loved it. I mean, that enhanced my sleep a lot.
Okay, see you guys in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. The quilt needs some.
I slept there because it was way too late. I was way too tired to set up a tent. But thankfully I had this mosquito net with me because otherwise I would have not been able to sleep there. I would have needed to set up the tent, get up there, set up the tent and then go to sleep. It would have been a lot of work.
Getting used to because there is so much space inside this quilt compared to my mommy's sleeping bag.
Damian, nice to hear.
It's lovely.
By the way, these lives, well, you are here, but in the future, if you miss a live stream, you can watch it later from my page.
Good morning here. I think it didn't even rain during the night, even though it promised some, and it was supposed to rain the whole morning, and it's not raining at all.
Yeah, like I said they were forecasting rain all the time. Each day this trip, we were almost cancelling this trip. Thankfully we did not.
This different kind of cooking system and I'm just jealous because that is awfully quiet compared to...
By the way, Teemu, where did you get that wind blocker to your cooking system? Because I was looking for one. I want something very lightweight. I was looking some from Kärkkäinen and it was probably 300 grams. If I remember correctly, yours is very lightweight.
My gas system.
My typical breakfast. I eat that same thing at home. I just add this kind of soup, mehukeitto, to it instead of those baby
That's
foods.
Done.
And as you see there, the water is very green.
What? After first night I can already tell that I'm really enjoying this quilt. I just need to get used to having so much space inside here. But if you're interested in quilts and would like to get yourself one, check out the link in the description. I have a discount code for this ZANDER.
Oh, Damian, that is very true. Then it's not live.
We have something special for this evening.
Am I planning to do more fishing content in the future? Yes, of course. I will continue fishing, and as you see I have, how do I show it? Kuusamo uistin hat. They sent me a few of their products and I will try out those in the future. But yes, and this kind of fishing trip, I think we will plan something with Teemu in the end of the summer.
I'm just removing the meat from the bone and then I'm going to make cubes from it. And we are going to make shahlik out of this.
That was a huge
Teemu's father shot this deer.
Yeah, thanks to
So
Teemu's
I'm
father.
making these kind of small cubes out of this meat. Then I'm going to put this on marinade for the day. And we are going to cook these on a skewer at the campfire.
By the way, this was my first time doing this. I had never done like this kind of marinade. But the end result was so tasty.
Some onions.
Damian, thank you for being here.
And some garlic.
See you on my future streams, hopefully.
Some lime
50
juice.
grams.
Then some thyme.
Where
this is just my favorite
Where did you get that?
herb. And a bit of ginger.
Oh, thyme is my favorite herb. It smells so good. And tastes as well.
Yeah.
Teemu there doing some firewood for us.
It's currently 12 o'clock midday. We're going to make lunch here and then we're going to switch the place to Päijänne Kansallispuisto, National Park of Päijänne. We already have summer season potatoes from Sweden.
Yeah, that was a surprise. They were very good. Oh, this is... I need to come to southern Finland and we have to go chase ZANDER. It tastes so good. A few swans there. Thankfully I had my earplugs because those seagulls were wilding throughout the night. I'm not that good of a sleeper. I even use when I'm alone and I'm in the forest and there are no seagulls, I even then use earplugs. But this time I was very happy that I had those earplugs. Joo, kiitos. Hännyssaari. That was a very lovely place. We had a long boat ride here.
We're now getting close to a channel that is going to take us from this lake to another lake that's on the national park side. First time even for Teemu that we are going over this.
Yeah, this was very interesting. I had never gone through a channel like this and we had no clue what we were facing when we drove there.
We just pulled the rope and let's see what happens. A bit bigger boat than ours.
Yeah, we had to wait for that.
Oh
This
no,
was
we
so
are
interesting.
sinking. It goes surprisingly fast. We are now down 2.8 meters.
That was quite the drop.
That was really interesting. My first time going to a channel like this.
Oh, that was so green water. Sup. Vilo, welcome here. And you have to think this for a while. I am on that water. This time I didn't even have my action camera with me. I was using my main camera. This thing right here. And I was holding it off the boat, holding it to my life. And I was so scared I was going to plunge it to the water or drop it, or if something like this was loose and some of these were loose and it would drop. But thankfully it didn't, but that was quite scary and quite dumb. Vääksyn kanava, yep, that is exactly the same place. Yeah, this point. I was holding it and you can see the waves splashing, the water splashing towards my camera, and my camera is not waterproof, so it was not maybe the wisest thing to do. No, you don't have my old camera. My old camera is here. Oh yeah, you have my old camera, but this is my previous camera. But actually I filmed one video with this one and I'm just now editing it. It's coming in 3 weeks and I'm going to switch back to using this one instead of my main camera, because shooting with this camera is much more relaxing. It is an action camera. It is really small. I can just press a button and it starts filming. When with that big camera I need to set it up, check the settings, and then start filming. I can't just film on the go.
Just a quick reminder that always when you go on new waters, you should check the legal minimum requirements.
No, my name is not Finn. My channel names comes from that I'm Finnish. My real name is Risto.
For fish and what fish you are allowed to fish. In Finland the website is kalastusrajoitus.fi. We have now traveled approximately 20 kilometers from our last nice spot, and we are now on Päijänne National Park area. Everything you see there, all those islands, they belong to Päijänne National Park.
This was actually my first time going with this kind of a boat to a shore, so thankfully I had Teemu with me, because I've only gone to those docks, not this kind of shore, like without the proper dock. Why Finn? Because welcome out with a Finn. I'm a Finn. Welcome out with the Finnish person.
On this national park, you are not allowed to set up tent or camp everywhere. You are only allowed to camp on these allowed grounds near the campfire areas. Oh, it smells so good. So you...
Oh yeah.
Would you look at that?
Hopefully
so
none
delicious.
of you is hungry, because that
I
looks
think that's
so
enough
delicious.
for 2 persons.
Even when I tasted that, and I know the taste, it was really good, but that there looks amazing.
Okay, so I'm first going to put these skewers on the fire so that all the surfaces burn closed, and then we'll wait for the fire to go down and then we'll cook them.
By the way, one fact about that, what Damian said in the chat. I usually, when I start a fire, I mean, most of the time when I start the fire, it is the first or the second spark with those with that fire still. But sometimes it takes longer, and I don't want to it is just to make the flow of the video better, because it would be so weird or so stupid to just show you 10 or 30 seconds of me just trying to get a spark going. But usually it's the first or second try, but sometimes it takes longer. Buxley, that's the right decision.
And here I have the potatoes from the lunch, so I'm going to cook these as well with some onions and garlic. Get some salt and pepper.
Relax, welcome here. That was just my
so delicious.
genuine reaction. Pekka Piirainen, terve vain. Tervetuloa.
Now would you look at that?
Oh god, that was so you can just see the smile on my face. That was so delicious. I was so excited and really hungry after a long day. It was already late. And can someone spot something here? We were watching ice hockey. Can't remember what was it, Finland against something else, but we were watching ice hockey here and just eating that. It was so delicious. And Damon's reaction.
This is just perfect.
Voidaanko mennä takas syömään? Can we go back to eat those? It was so good.
Probably one of the best.
I actually made skewers like that on one of my upcoming videos. I have not edited that yet though, but they were so tasty as well. I mean, that's my new favorite recipe. One of my new favorite recipes.
Foods I've cooked on a camping trip. Teemu there just went to set up his hammock, and
Damian,
I just
yes, you
realized
should
that
do
my
that.
tent is not
Most
a
definitely.
freestanding tent. And I didn't take those trekking poles with me to set up the tent. So I need to figure out something, or else I need to sleep in the woodshed. Otherwise there would be no problem at all, but we are on national park area, so I cannot use any of the dead woods that I find in the forest. But thankfully there are some of these sticks at the fireplace, and I think those might be just perfect length. There's, for example, one right there.
Yeah, I was very lucky. Some might think that I was faking that, but honestly I was so lucky that there were these kind of sticks at the fireplace. I didn't go fetch those from the forest and bring them to the fireplace and show you like, oh, there's one there and then one there. But thankfully there were, because otherwise I would have needed to sleep in the woodshed. But I think that would have been quite comfortable, especially because, as you know, a thunderstorm hit us, so it would have been. Thankfully my tent stayed up, but the woodshed would have been a great option. RD, I used Vention.
And also there is one laying down right there, so I think I'm going to use those.
Pennimettä. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that.
I need to sharpen the end a bit so that it fits the trekking pole hole right there. Oh!
And this is the point where I screwed up. I kicked it too
that
long.
might be too much.
Well, it stayed up. Damian, yes. Can I make no, man? If you can and are able and want to, yes, you can donate, but the donations are not necessary, Damian. You don't have to do those even in 3 years. A bandit camp near the river. Oof. Stealth camping in the bandit camp.
I hope it's not going to
of
be a windy
Riihimäki.
night. I mean, not the best pitch, but with the materials I had, that's good enough. Hopefully it won't be a windy night, and I hope that I didn't break too many national park rules. After all, I used the sticks at the fireplace, so I think somebody else who took those from the forest broke the law already before me. At least I hope so.
At this point we were really tired. Just like we weren't going to fish that evening anymore, but the water was so perfectly calm and it looked so attractive, we just had to go fishing.
We are completely on new
Okay,
waters.
Damian.
Well, this whole trip has
See
been
you
new
soon.
for me, but completely new waters for Teemu as well. So
Big
we have
L,
no
thank
idea
you for
where the
being
fish
here.
are. Thankfully we have the Sonic. Mikä Sonic? Sonar. Sonic. But thankfully we have the sonar.
Yeah, as you see, sometimes on those trips I mess with my words. But thankfully we had Sonic. Oh yeah, that was so
It is just
peaceful.
so peaceful
That was
here.
so
Like, we
peaceful.
can hear so many birds around here. Tuolla päin ainakin näkyy, mutta ei sit siitä tiedä. So Teemu there is currently using the sonar to scan the bottom of the lake where could be potential spots for Zander.
That thing he's turning is the direction of the sonar. That
Yeah, this was
orange
completely
line
new
there is the
information
bottom
to
of
me.
the lake. And if there are any fish, we should see them on top of the bottom of the lake as a yellow mark or orange mark.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I had seen some videos of people using sonars,
We can
but
also see the map here, and there should be more shallow water there.
I had not used that before myself.
Of course Teemu there is not telling me where the fish is because he has the sonar, and now I'm just fishing here without the sonar.
Exactly like that.
I mean, just look how calm the water is.
Yeah, that was very peaceful. That was so peaceful being there. I want to go back.
Let's see if there are any pikes here.
That was my first time hearing härkälintu, the red-necked grabe. So I mean, of course we heard that earlier during that trip, but during this trip was the first time I heard that bird, and right at this point it was very close to us, and that's an awful sounding bird.
Nothing this time.
For Arni, I go hiking, camping, doing outdoor activities, van trips every week, almost, when I have the time to do so, unless I have longer trips planned. I usually don't cancel if the weather suddenly turns bad, but we might change the plans. For example, with Teemu here, we had a plan B because it was going to be a very awful weather. We had a plan B for different kind of trip, so we would have not used the boat. But usually I don't cancel trips, I just make some adjustments. I might switch from different kind of trip to another what I was planning already. Vilo, you need to learn how to use that, man. It's a great tool to have. I wish I had a nice fishing sonar, but maybe next winter. Matthias, thank you very much. Great to have you here. Oh, these shots are so cinematic.
Hopefully the tent will stay up. See you guys in the morning. Good night.
And at this point, I think if you use headphones, you can hear the distant thunder. But the thunder was like right on top of us, and it was so loud. Like I said, I sleep with my earplugs on, and I woke up to that thunder. And when I had the camera on, at this point, the rain had already slowed down. It was raining so heavily before that. It was lucky that my tent stayed up. Thankfully there was no wind, otherwise it would have been bad.
Well, good morning. Slept really well otherwise, but there was this crazy thunderstorm during the night. I was so sure that my tent was going to collapse, and it was raining so heavily. It's also drizzling outside right now.
Good morning.
Well,
Yeah, Teemu woke up already earlier there, and I woke up to a alarm. So Teemu was already there waiting for me. I'm just reading the comments. Yeah. Riipparissa oli jo. Thankfully my gear was inside the tent, and but Teemu had a bit different situation with his hammock, because he had to quickly fetch. We didn't expect rain during the night. We've checked the forecast and it showed that there should be no rain during the night. There should be no thunderstorm, especially no thunderstorm during the night. So that's why I had really bad pitch in my tent, and also Teemu didn't plan his hammock setup to protect from heavy rain. So when the thunderstorm hit us, Teemu had to like jump out. I think you jumped out of the hammock, or did you just reach under your hammock and stuff everything inside this plastic bag and quickly just get everything in cover from rain? And yeah, that was just hilarious. And we sent WhatsApp messages to each other like, what the heck is going on and stuff. So it was crazy. Warriors never, well, never say never, but I think I'm going to continue with the English. For Arni, you're welcome. And you too as well. Naiko, hello, welcome here. Two weeks? I think you forgot the plus sign from your minus 25. Damn nice setup. Yeah, this is where I edit my videos. I always have on this screen the video itself, and on that screen I have the timeline and etc. And here is where the magic happens. No, my ideas are not done. I have a video coming every Saturday, and I actually have like 4 or 5 videos filmed already. I am leaving to Africa soon, and I have so many ideas. I'm never running out of ideas, man. I'm just having this to have a conversation with you guys. And Ahti, I'm that kind of a guy who have not watched the Star Wars. Oh, yeah. Vilu, now I understand.
thankfully my tent stayed up and I stayed dry.
I had my coffee mug out in the open so you can see how much water.
Naiko, no, I don't
during
have
the
my
night.
PC specs listed, and I bought this PC a few years ago. I've upgraded the processor, and I know about PCs and computers, or I used to know a lot more. I was a gamer back in the old days, and nowadays I don't play that much video games at all, but I still enjoy a lot on having a great setup and a well running PC. So this is a great PC what I have now, and it handles the video editing really well. But no, I don't have the items listed. I live in Oulu. Yes, for Arni, I have done. It is a music studio setup.
Bye bye.
That was a lovely island to stay for the night. Now
I used to play H1Z1. I'm not sure if all of you even know that. Z1 Battle Royale game. It was before Fortnite, so a long time ago. And then Fortnite and PUBG killed that game. So after that I just switched to playing these kind of relaxed games, Daisies. I played Counter-Strike and yeah, Vilu, is this computer good to buy? Exactly. I asked about it from Vilu. Naiko, I actually participated in H1Z1 tournament. I was in the showdown or something. Yeah, I really miss that game. I played that a lot. Like my gaming ended to that game when it stopped, when it died. I stopped playing almost completely. I played every now and then, but now I don't play at all almost. I play maybe Battlefield 4 sometimes and yeah, actually Battlefield 4. Nothing else almost. Yeah, I've tried Rainbow Six Siege, but I already ended my gaming career, so to speak, when I tried that, so I didn't have that much time to play it and I didn't just get the grab on it.
we are heading to our pickup location. Not so lovely weather.
Yeah.
There's our pickup location. We have a driver that's gonna come get us.
I actually my rain gear there, what I'm wearing is rainproof and it should be waterproof to very heavy rain in spending long times in very heavy rain. But I had that one time use raincoat with me as well because I was going to a bachelor party of my best friend straight after this, the exact same date we started the bachelor party, maybe 6 hours from the point of this clip. So I had to put on that so that I had dry rain clothes because it was forecasting a lot of rain to the whole bachelor party and we had some outdoor activities. But yeah.
We got the boat on shore and now our pickup is here. This was quite the experience. Everybody thank Teemu for enabling this. Also check out valostore.com to get power banks, lightning options to your adventures. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe so you won't miss any of these kind of crazy adventures. But otherwise, thank you for watching and see you on our next adventure.
Yeah. Thank you for watching and thank you for being in the stream. If you have any questions still about this video or about something in general, I can sit here for a while and answer your questions. I am based in, I would say, northern Finland. I live in Oulu. But I also travel a lot norther here. I would really love to move even norther from Oulu. But my spouse is very attached to this place. And I also enjoy Oulu. There is nothing wrong with Oulu, I think. Especially the way I live in Oulu. I don't go to those clubs, etc. I don't know about that kind of life here. But I still need to travel a long way to get to the wilderness I want to go to. And by the way, if you didn't know, I think I can show you a glimpse. How do I do this? How do I do this? Well, let me try. Because I'm not sure if all of you are aware, but I got a web page I got myself a web page right now. How do I show you this? I have some private information here, and they are not going away even when I have the incognito mode on. Wait a second, I can probably use this as a guest. No? Can I use Google as a guest? Yes, I can. I think I can. Yes. So I have a web page. Can I now change this window capture to display capture? Yes. You can see here I have my own web page right now. I just created and launched this week. You can find here some statistics, a short description of me, and what I want to show you here is that I have an upload schedule here, and I will put here the videos I have already filmed and some things that I will plan for the future. So for example, I will go to Africa for a week. I will go to Luanda, Africa for a week to my best friend's wedding. It will be an epic adventure. We have so many cool things planned. In addition to the wedding, I will vlog the video of this. So here you have some information and also giveaway information. If you are interested, save that outwiththefin.com. Well, it's easy to remember if you just remember my YouTube name. And I will also update here if I have any live streams and stuff like that. And also what I want to show to you is my newsletter. You can join my newsletter. I won't spam there. What is my? I won't spam there anything. I won't advertise crap like I say if you join there. And I will only send you updates of my channel, interesting information, and also if you go here and sign to my newsletter, you will get my ultralight hiking gear list. It is a Excel sheet or PDF sheet that you can see everything I carry on my ultralight hikes. And also I will send you discount codes to new products through there sometimes, not always, but sometimes. So also here you can see all the sponsors I've had, and this one is interesting as well. If you want to suggest me video topics, request, ask me about anything, ask me about my gear, I will answer there when I have the time for it. But if you put your question in order very well so that it's easy to answer to, I will most definitely answer there. But yeah, outwiththefin.com. Everybody go check that out after the stream ends. Already linked it to the chat. I think this is it. I'm going to eat supper now and get ready to future adventures. I'm actually leaving tomorrow, but I'm not gonna film a video out of that, but I'm going to travel for the weekend. Any places suggesting to visit? You spent a few nights around Oulu. Oh, that was awful weather. If you live in Oulu, there are a lot of nice places around here. If I can just... I'm really bad at names and remembering places in general, but I think I can actually... If I go to the... I will shut down this for a minute because I need to check out if I go to maps. I hope it won't show anything. It should not. Yeah, so Oulu is right here. There is one place in Muhos that I really enjoy. Halinsaari. Utajärvi is there. So it was probably here. Yeah. This place, Halinsaari. There is a very lovely laavu there. I've spent nights there and I've filmed videos there. Then I would say in Utajärvi there is a nice place here. There goes this bridge over. You can actually drive back here. Koirasaari, right next to there. There is a very nice fireplace. But it's just a cool fireplace, and there's a toilet as well. And then also Sanginjoki. That is a great place to go. Just if you have not visited Sanginjoki, go there, around there. Pilpasua, etc. Yeah. I think that's it from the closest ones. In the winter, this is where I filmed one of my videos. Kropsu. Kropsu is a very nice island to visit. But you can find these yourself, and I just like use this karttaselain.fi. I can write it there. Is it karttaselain.fi? Yeah, karttaselain.fi, this is what I use. You can just find all kind of great stuff there. You can find different fireplaces if they have toilets, and you can actually, like you see here, you can see the hiking trails. I have the paid version of this. I can't remember if it was on free that have these kind of locations, but this one is a very great app that I use in Finland in general. Anywhere, if you're based in Finland, just download this app and use it. But yeah, I'm going to end the live stream here. Thank you everyone for being here, and it was a fun hour live stream we had. If you have any questions, leave them into the comment section right now. I will look at the chat for a while after I've ended the stream and answer there. If not, oh, what happened here? Akseli Laaksonen, thank you very much. You became a member here. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yeah, I had to say this still. I forgot. Thank you, Akseli, for reminding me with that. You see here is those marked as ready. You see here, if you become a member like Akseli just did, you can watch these videos that are marked ready here. So, surviving a night without a sleeping bag or a tent, and 3 days in Lapland with our van. There is a short description of the video here if you go there. These are not the names of the videos, by the way. These are just what they are about. But you can watch those already now. There are 2 videos you can watch already now. But don't worry, you don't have to pay for anything. You can wait for Saturday. Next Saturday, this drops next Saturday. And the week after that, this will drop. So you can just wait regularly. You don't have to pay necessarily. But that's a good thing to know if you're interested. But thank you everyone for being here. I'm going to end the stream here. Next week I'm way too busy, and the week after that I can't. I'm in Africa. I mean, I won't be live streaming there. So hopefully I will get back there all well and don't catch any disease from there. And hopefully it will be a great adventure. I will film a video of that to you as well. But otherwise, thank you for being here, and see you next Saturday. Oh, what the heck happened there? Yeah,